Welcome to Jeht for Jesus. So let's go ahead and hop into the first topic in our church essentials, which I'm going to say is fellowship and community. Before we hop too far in this, I want to go ahead and say that these aren't in any particular order, so don't think that I'm saying that this is the most important, least important, or anything in between. You need it. It's an essential. So, without further ado, what we're going to do in this video is basically break down what is it, why is it an essential, why isn't it enough on its own, and then how can you test it. So, what is it? Basically, what fellowship and community mean is the same word that the original word for church does mean, which is ecclesia. So all you got to do is do a quick word study or Google search the origin of the word church. You're going to find ecclesia there, and it's going to translate to assembly or gathering. That's all the word means. Now, why is this essential? Because I don't know if the definition of the word means gathering, then I don't know exactly how we're gonna not gather and then say that we're the church. That's a tough sell. So I would say coming together, gathering, being in community in any capacity is meeting this criteria, this curriculum. So why isn't this everything? That's the third part. So if we're gonna say that this isn't essential, why can't we just gather all the time and that be the church? Well, the reason is pretty straightforward. It just means assembly. It doesn't mean Christian assembly. It doesn't mean any kind of assembly. And so to be honest, I forget who said this, or maybe it was MacArthur or somebody, I'm not sure. But basically, the point is, listen, if you just want people to gather, listen, and talk to you, you can get that at a bar. You can get that at a book club. I think book clubs actually do it better. So yeah, on its own, you can't say that I'm gathering with people, therefore I'm a part of a Christian church. That just fundamentally doesn't make sense. And I also, side note, but y'all will get this if y'all stick with the channel, but please don't think I'm talking dumb. I want to talk from the bare minimum and the bottom up, and it's only because of my experiences, because I have been greatly humbled in my faith by realizing that I had assumptions underneath stuff that aren't true just because I never asked the question. So don't think I'm saying things super simple because I think anybody's dumb. I'm doing it because I've been dumb before. So anyway, let's keep pushing. So how do you test this? I feel like this is going to come up a lot, and I want to make sure this is a really important part, because defining stuff is one thing, but testing whether it's good is a whole nother thing. So how do you test whether the community that's being applied in fellowship is actually an essential or an extra? This will sound really bad, so just think of it in your head, but to be honest, one of the easiest ways to test the validity of something is to persecute it or put pressure on it. So what I mean by that is, when I think gather, some people think that means Sunday service. You have to show up for Sunday service, otherwise you're not part of the church. To me, if you persecuted the church, that's one of the first things that will be gone. There's no way in the early church, or even in third world countries that are Christians, they were or are meeting every Sunday to ensure that the people who want to kill them know exactly where to find them. They're meeting in homes. They're meeting with family. They're meeting on Zoom, Skype calls, whatever, but they're in communication. They're in community. That's what it means. And so I want to make sure that the definition of community doesn't get skewed, and there's a really important reason why. If we don't figure out what the essentials are, we're going to hold people to something that God is not holding them to, and that gets really dangerous really quickly. So we want to be careful of that. Assembly is good. There's nothing wrong with Sunday service, but we need to know the difference between making Sunday service a requirement and making Sunday service a good way to meet with people in community. So anyway, that's the spill. Quick, easy, to the point. The first thing in the essentials is fellowship and community. If you don't have it, you do need it. There's definitely more than just this, but this is a really important thing so that we can honestly know what we're looking for in a church. If you're searching for a church, that's helpful. If you're not, you can test the one you're in. If you're not in a church at all, this might have been a video that helped you think, maybe I need to get connected with somebody in some way to help grow my faith. So yeah, anyway, let me know what y'all think of the picture. I got my little rock star dude here. I actually didn't write anything. There's normally going to be text on top of these that have some sort of theme, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we do in the future. But anyway, give me your feedback. Let me know, because I want to learn and keep growing and keep adjusting as we go. So anyway, hope y'all have a good day. Hope this was helpful to y'all. Let me know if y'all have other essentials in mind, if y'all agree with this, if you disagree with this. But anyway, I just want us to be thinking about our faith and not just walking. So have a good day, y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.